All right, guys, good morning. We got the other side of the case finished up, cleaned up. We do have some damage that we're going to have to repair. Obviously, it would be better to get new cases, but with 1991, they're not as readily available and not in much better shape than this. We do have a crack right here and a very, very small one on the opposite case that we're going to try to get repaired. And then externally, this chip out of the case here. Other than that, they look to be in pretty good shape. So we're going to see what we can do about fixing those. And in just a minute, we're going to get to the tear down of the rest of the bike. But I've had some viewers send in photos of bikes they're working on. One is the CR frame that we just gave away. And the other is a gentleman that's working on a 1990 KX250. So I want to share those photos with you, and I ask that you guys be positive in your comments, leave them some good feedback, and that we keep it nice and clean. And any of the viewers that want to have something posted up, picture or a short video clip of something they're working on, you guys can submit that to me at JWilliams@brokemx.com, and I will leave the link in the subscription. Look forward to seeing what you guys have going on. But let's get to the tear down of the rest of the bike, and you guys enjoy. Before we start spraying it down, we're going to vacuum this out because there's obviously a pin in it, wrist pin bearing. So most of the caked on mess came off pretty good. We got a frame repair right here and on the other side that'll need to be made before we get it powder coated. I don't know how there was any possible way that brake worked, but we got most of it cleaned up now so we can take it inside and finish tearing it down. Well, that don't want to come out. There's flathead screws everywhere, so this is going to take a little while. Flathead screws, 11mm nuts, and God knows what else. while. You guys can see this. Where the shock boot should be. Is a wadded up hose clamp. That's always good for the suspension. So we put the nut back on almost flush with the thread, so we're not buggering up any of the threads. Now, I had somebody call me a couple weeks ago that had this similar problem. You don't want to beat on them too hard because you risk, if this has got a C-clip holding those bearings in, you risk blowing the side of this hub out. So he had to take the swing arm off, lay it down, and let penetrating lube go through it overnight, and then was able to come back and beat it out and then put it all back together. Which looks like what we're going to have to do here, because I don't want to risk destroying this thing. We could try putting a little heat on here, but it's probably not going to transfer to that spacer that's between the bearings, which is what's got us locked down. Because the wheel will move, but we're not getting any side-to-side movement. So we'll go ahead and disconnect everything else, flip this thing up on the side, let the penetrating oil do the work, and then take care of it tomorrow. Of course, that would eliminate. Down. The swing arm bearings are falling out just from laying it on its side. Not much left. At least they shouldn't be too hard to get out, hopefully. I don't think there was oil left in anything on this. I think it was all on the outside. get a picture of this just for later so I don't end up forgetting how it went. So if you guys have never seen that before, all I'm doing is adding a little bit of length to the box end wrench. So you take the other one and hook it on it. A little bit bigger would be better for this, and it would lay out a little better. But that gives you more leverage on it. And always open palm when you're beating on them so you don't bust your knuckles open. Well, that one's missing. Alright, that one might have to wait and get set on its side and get some penetrating lubricant so we don't break it off in there. I love these old brake lines. When CR still had the patent on coming through here, they had to route them underneath until the patent expired, and then everybody jumped in on that one. It's always fun when you busted one of these right here. I want to try to drive them towards the outside of that because I don't want to start the tube up. Might want to try holding on to it next time. Hopefully the bearing lock is not that damn tight. Oh, full of water. Nice. At least there was some grease in it. So we'll put some PB blaster on here. Let that hopefully soak in. And the same thing. So she's all tore apart. I've managed to make quite a mess as I spread through the garage.